everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but today's video is a little bit of a gear video. I'm back to shooting Canon. I had the EOS R for a while, really liked it, switched it up, but I'm back shooting on the R5, which is filming this today. I'm actually filming this with the Sigma Art 1835 crop lens. Yes, I am. What a sin. But today, we're here to talk about my favorite lens for the RF system. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about it. My favorite lens for the RF system after being back is one of those lenses that everybody should have. It's one of those lenses that every kit really needs as a staple. It just covers such a wide variety. And I mean, here it is. Wait, no, not the 51.2. My best friend. Here it is. That's right. The 100 macro. It's one of those lenses that doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion. Vanessa Joy did a YouTube video on this recently, I saw, and she goes into some of the details that I'm not going to today, so I'll try to link that below so you can check that out if you're curious. But what I'm going to talk about is why this 100mm lens should be in your bag. First off, I mean, if Canon makes it, they will come, right? I mean, it's an L series lens, which means Canon does not skip any steps. You want to shoot portraits with a lens, you need to look at the 100. Yes, the 50 and the 85 are fantastic, but what if I told you not everything had to be shot wide open? I know, right? It feels good on the lens, or on the camera rather. It balances well. It actually even has adjustable SA control here, which is what Vanessa Joy talks about, which is really just changing the bokeh and the out of focus areas with the lens. I haven't found a use for that personally, but maybe I will. Maybe that's something I need to look a little further into, but I digress. This lens does it all. The lens is phenomenal for portraits. It's fantastic for product photography. Macro, absolutely. It's the 100 macro. And it's not just 1:1, 1 to forward, bigger than life. And that's really cool too. Those detail shots at weddings, or I like to incorporate nature and everything that's around me, like into my session, and tell more of a story. It's fantastic for those small, minute details that and textures that you might not see otherwise. I'll get to the things I don't like about it. Hint, hint, the focus speed kind of falls into that area, but by no means do I miss shots. It's hard to go wrong with the 100mm. The compression for portraits is wonderful. So you can be really close to something at the 1:4 magnification. You can take a step back. This one lens can be on your camera for a long time throughout the day. It's awesome for ceremonies. When you're walking around, don't want to carry a 70-200. It does a fantastic job. At 2.8, it's not the fastest lens, but man, is it sharp. I really enjoy it. I'm not a big 50mm guy. I'm not a big 85mm guy. I have both. I don't have the RF 85, but I have the RF 51 too, and it's stunning, no question. It just doesn't. It didn't call to me the same way. There it is. I prefer to shoot wide, and I prefer to shoot some telephoto stuff. So, if you haven't picked up the 100, I highly recommend it. If you're afraid to buy it, maybe rent it. It really does do what it's supposed to do. The things I don't love about it, and there are few, so this won't take but a second. The SA control option to adjust the bokeh, and the out of focus area, it just seems gimmicky to me. It seems like a waste of effort and engineering. The lens is stabilized, which is fantastic, and I just don't see the point. I don't see why we need that. Luckily, in this, they did at least step up to take care of this problem for me. There is a lock button. I haven't seen many people mentioning this yet, so you can turn that lock button on, and it keeps the SA ring locked in place here. So this isn't going anywhere now. It's where it's supposed to be, right in the center, where it's the sharpest. The only other thing that I would even complain about, or even, I don't know, make a video about, is the autofocus. It's snappy, absolutely. But sometimes when I'm transitioning from, maybe close distance, or maybe I've shot a top photo of someone's hands and I want to back up now and grab that portrait, it struggles a little bit, but it's doing what it's made to do. The minimal focal distance to infinity is a long way, so the lens really has to work pretty hard to get in between those things. But the autofocus on Canon is fantastic. Touch the middle of the screen, boom, right back to focus. And honestly, part of that problem is probably how I have my autofocus set up on the R5. It is a plastic build, and I don't love that, but I don't notice it when it's on my camera. I don't notice it when it's in my bag. It's one of those lenses that I wanted for a long time, and I kept hesitating. And paired with my 50, the 100 really, really plays well. The only other lens I'm missing, I'm torn between the 15 and 35, which is probably my next purchase, or maybe the 28 to 70, because everybody says such good things about it, but that thing is huge. So that's really low on my list, if I'm honest. So if you have the 100, I would love to hear your thoughts about it below. If you don't have it and you're curious about it, I'd also like to know if there are questions you have that I can answer. If not, I hope that you're having a good day and keep shooting. Till next time, thanks for watching.